Hello. Hi, world. I've never done this before. I have never done a live on YouTube. So, good morning. It is Friday, February 10th, and it's a big day. It's a big special day. You know why? Because it's your day. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. It is our day. So, I have a question for you. Imagine if you could live a life unafraid. What would that look like? What would that feel like? What would that be like for you? I had some things happen in my life this week that I took charge of my own destiny. This week, I took charge of my own destiny. And what that means is I decided to change some things in my life that I had been kind of holding off on a long time because, oh, I don't know. I feel like I should, but maybe I shouldn't. That whole thing. And I decided this week to show up differently in my life. I'm like, oh my God, look at me. I look like a crazy person. Woo! I look like a crazy person. Um, I decided to show up differently in my own life. Now, what does that mean for me? And what does that mean for you? That means that I've decided to let go of a business that I have been holding on to for nearly 6 years. And I had been holding on with a death grip, like the grip of like, I've created this, nobody's taking this away from me. Meanwhile, there's it's it was a moment in time that I learned so much. I learned so much about myself. I learned about other people. I was educated. I became closer to being whole, my whole self. And I was sharing the story with my friend this week, and she left me a Voxer. And if you don't know what Voxer is it is a recording on your telephone, like an app on your phone, where you just like have an audio, you speak back and forth. You don't actually have a conversation with this person. You actually have a one-sided conversation. And the conversation went, I told her about me making this decision and that I am going to be leaving my business behind and I am opening up my heart for whatever is coming to me from the universe because I can't keep having my head in the sand, doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result, right? I mean, we all know this. We know this until it becomes like our life. And then all of a sudden we're like, but that doesn't apply to me right now. Yes, it does apply to me. It applies to me. It applies to you. So, how is this applying in my life? I'm like, I'm not seeing the forest through the trees because I'm so locked up and holding so tight to something that I just have to go like that. I just needed to go release it. And when I felt myself, I felt a visceral change in my body when I went to release it. It was like, all of a sudden, like, it was like this balloon that had been so tight, like, like, when you blow a balloon and it gets, like, bigger and bigger and bigger and, like, bigger than it's really supposed to be, like, where you've blown it so far out of proportion that it's like all you needed to do was even, like, graze it like this, like, just, like, touch it like that, and it goes, "Pew," it just pops. That's what it felt like. It felt like that. It felt like, bam, it popped. Pop go the weasel and the weasel go pop. That's what it felt like. So she calls me back and she's like, girl, you are not afraid. You are not afraid. As a matter of fact, you've got balls. You're ballsy and you know how to spit. Because I had shared a story with her before when I was walking in the forest when I was spitting. I was like, I was like spitting a big, big one, which I know is not so nice to talk about, but I was. And I said, "Oh my god." I'm like, "Oh, should I be embarrassed? I just spat while I was talking to you. Sorry about that. Girls don't really do that." But I said, "You know what? I'm not gonna hide behind the fact that I'm a girl. Yeah, you know what? I'm a really good spitter. And my brother, he taught me. If there was a pro of spitters, it would be my brother. He could spit. I don't know how he did it. I would just sit and watch him from the side, and we would stand at our house in New York. I would look at him when he would spit. We would stand on our front walk, and there was this big ledge and kind of like a mountain that went down. And I thought he was a god. He was the legend of spit. I'm like, "Oh, I wanna be like him." I'm kind of the legend dress of spit now, so you know that about me. So, um, my point of this whole story is I wanted to try this live studio thing and, no makeup. I've got my, eczema around my eyes. I hope you take no offense to me showing up, no filter, no mask, no nothing with you this beautiful Friday morning. I'm about to have a podcast episode upload, and I'm sitting here. I'm going to pull a card for us. I'm going to pull a tarot card for us for the day so that we can have a kind of a vibe for the day ahead. And wherever you are, I don't know, but I am in Västerås, Sweden. So we are 6 hours behind Eastern Standard Time in the US. So here's one card for the day. One card for the day so we can have a ballsy day ahead of us. Maybe you want to go out and learn how to spit today. But I want to start showing up like this more and more. It's not that hard. Just hitting 5,000 buttons and here we are. So, this is a place for conversations. More moss to the people. My podcast is a place for conversations with cool people who are daring to do something different, people who are daring to be ballsy, people who are daring to spit in public, maybe, people who are showing up for themselves first, taking care of themselves, learning about themselves, developing, realizing self so that they can share with the world, so that the world can grow, sharing stories. This is what I love to do the most. The most, the most, the most. I really don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. So sorry if I'm all over the place. Um, okay, here's our card for the day, my friend. Here's my card for the day. Okay. Ooh. All right. So the four of swords. The four of swords. Ooh, look at the colors. Kind of like matching my fabulous sweater. So the four of swords. I want you to pay attention. Take a look. It's time to rest. It's time to rest. Time to think. Time to calm down. Says I. I've had 4 cups of coffee. Time to slow down. Take a load off, Annie. It's time to relax and time to reflect, time to go within, time to listen in. Yeah? It's time to listen in. Today's the day. Take this as encouragement. Take this as a message from source, me to you. I need to hear it. You need to hear it. Okay. Mwah. I hope that you have a beautiful day. I hope that you can appreciate my beautiful story, my share today of being ballsy by changing my life, by changing the direction, the trajectory of my life, by making a decision that I knew because I had like this little tiny niggle in the back of my neck for years that Asa, this isn't how it's going to be. And where I'm at today may be different than where I'm going to be tomorrow. But that's not the point. The point is, am I being honest with myself? Are you being honest with yourself? That's a cool conversation. Mwah! All right. All the best to you. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye bye.